I'm going to do something today I've never done before. I'm going to read somebody else's homily. Two reasons. One, you can't say something good enough, steal it from somebody else. And number two, this is a homily that has survived 2,000 years practically of our church tradition. It was given about 2,000 years ago by a priest in this very time. And he's reflecting with his community about what they were celebrating during Holy Week. And it really touches on the very essence of the Paschal mystery. Christ entering into our death, into the place of our hell, of our darkness, and by the power of his cross and his passion and his resurrection, bringing up our first parents, Adam and Eve, from that place. And that's exactly what we're entering into during Holy Week. Now, this is true on a historical level. It's true symbolically. But we experience the truth of Christ's descent and our own resurrection with him to the degree that we allow ourselves to assimilate the Paschal mysteries into ourselves. So as we go into this week and you hear this gospel homily being recited, place yourself with Adam and Eve, who Christ goes down to redeem at this moment, and ask yourself, what is it that you need redemption in your life right now? Where do you need to make a Passover? Where is the place in you that is in darkness, confusion, anxiety? And to the degree that you really hone in on the one place you need God's presence as you enter into this Holy Week, you can truly experience the effects of his saving mysteries in your life. And these words begin right at the moment after Christ's death on the cross. What is happening? Today there is a great silence over the earth, a great silence and stillness, a great silence because the King sleeps. The earth was in terror and was still because God slept in the flesh and raised up those who were sleeping from the ages. God has died in the flesh, and hell has trembled. Truly he goes down to seek our first parents, like lost sheep. He wishes to visit those who sit in darkness and in the shadow of death. He goes to free the prisoners, Adam and Eve, from their pains, he who is God and Adam's son. The Lord goes into them, holding his victorious weapon, his cross. When Adam, the first created man, sees him, he strikes his breast in terror and cries out, "My Lord be with you all." And Christ in reply says to Adam, "And with your spirit." And grasping his hand, he raises him up, saying, "Awake, O sleeper, and arise from the dead, and Christ shall give you light." I am your God, who for your sake have become your son. Out of love for you and for your descendants, I now, by my own authority, command all who are held in bondage to come forth, all who are in darkness to be enlightened, all who are sleeping to arise. I order you, O sleeper, to awake. I did not create you to be held a prisoner in hell. Arise from the dead, for I am the life of the dead. Arise, O man, work of my hands. Arise, you who were created in my image. Rise, let us leave this place, you and me, and I and you. Together we are one undivided person. For you, I, your God, became your son. For you, I, the master, took on your form as a slave. For you, I, who am above the heavens, came on earth and even under the earth. For you, man, I became as a man without help, free among the dead. For you, who left the garden, I was handed over to Jews from a garden, and I was crucified in a garden. Look at the spittle on my face. which I received because of you, in order to restore you to that first divine inbreathing of my Father at creation. See the blows on my cheeks, which I accepted in order to refashion your distorted form to my own image. See the scourging on my back, which I accepted in order to disperse the load of your sins, which was laid upon your back. See my hands nailed to the tree for a good purpose, for you, who stretched out your hand to the tree for an evil purpose. I slept on the cross, and a sword pierced my side. For you who slept in paradise, and brought forth Eve from your side. My side healed the pain of your side. My sleep will release you from your sleep in hell. My sword has checked the sword which was turned against you. But arise, let us go hence from here. The enemy brought you out of the land of paradise. I will reinstate you, no longer in paradise, but on the throne of heaven. I denied you the tree of life, which was but a figure, but now I myself am united to you, I who am life. I posted the cherubim to guard you as they would slaves. Now I make the cherubim worship you as they would God. The cherubim throne has been prepared. The bearers are ready and waiting. The bridal chamber is in order. The food is provided. The everlasting houses and rooms are in readiness. The treasures of good things have been opened. The kingdom of heaven has been prepared for you from all eternity. Arise, and Christ will give you light.